tells you to find your voice before you put yourself out there. And I think that we've got it backwards. You don't find your voice sitting alone trying to write the perfect post or figure out the perfect introduction. You find it by talking to people. I used to feel most comfortable writing blog posts, writing social posts, maybe sending an email, because I was able to spend the time and curate every single keyword. Now it's coffee chats and YouTube videos, especially if I can do them in one take, because conversations give me immediate feedback. There are so many times when we are creating this content and we don't even know if people are getting it. Are my emails even being delivered into someone's inbox? Why isn't anyone replying? But it's the comments and those conversations online that I have a little bit of control over. And what I mean is I can choose how many conversations I have, how many questions I ask to have people respond, and how many invitations I give out. To me, I count an invitation whenever I drop a link. That could be to have a coffee chat, to take me up on one of my freebies, or maybe to buy my thing or come to my free community, which you're invited to, the Marketing Momentum Collective, where we practice conversations and build those habits. And I think that waking up to a whole bunch of DM replies or notifications that people have commented, that's what keeps me going. And that's really what it's all about, is humans connect to humans. And something clicks because you really get to know what the problem area is with someone, how you can maybe design a service or a product to answer that question. I've done that with my community. It was something that many coaches were saying, hey, you need to teach, or you need to network. But nobody knew what that was. So often people would turn to me and say, hey, Elizabeth, I see you asking questions that are generating comments, or people replying to you either in the comments or as its own post. Can you show me how to do that? And it was because I was curious. I asked them to tell me a little bit more about what they were looking for, that it's how I finally did create my community. And then from there, people are like, okay, I'm having conversations, but how are you keeping track of them? And so that's how I designed the Growth Lab, where now we're focused on, all right, you're intentionally having these relationships. It's called relationship marketing. How can we get a system in place, one that is tracking your people, client relationship management, a CRM of sorts, and one that is capturing the actions that you can control. Because that's really important. Is, okay, I talk all day, but nobody ever buys from me. But when you go in to have comments with intention and ask those questions and then see that people are taking you up on your offer, that's how you know that what you're saying is landing and that your process is proven. And that's what I've done myself. I grew testing this, my community, to 100 members within 6 weeks of opening it. No ads, just practicing what we're talking about. And it's important to note that 6 weeks is, first of all, very fast to do that. But not only was I just filling numbers, my engagement rate is 89%. For a free community, that is actually pretty high. So that's the kind of things that we are talking about inside the community and inside the Growth Lab, which is the premium or the paid offer. All of this to say, I learned that my voice wasn't something that I had to learn before I started talking. My voice was shaped because I was talking. And what did they say? When you want to learn something faster, teach it. Same thing. You want to get your message more clear? Talk about it and ask questions. Hey, from what I just explained, is that clear? Do you understand what I do? How can I clarify it for you? Or what would make it something that would be like a hell yes, you don't need to even, like, just take my money. You don't have to tell me more. Say no more, take my money. And there was a point that I stopped trying to be marketing expert Elizabeth. Instead, it just became me. And I'm trying to bring the energy of helpful big sister, because that is truly like, let me be your cheerleader. Let me show you, oh, I'm a couple steps ahead of you. Let me show you how I did it. And because I love talking about relationship marketing, because that's where I am in my business right now, everything got easier after that. Because when you share something that you love and that you're following yourself and that you've proven, people really want to, hey, I want to do that too. I want to have the same results. And this is a way that you can stop talking at people and start talking with them. Because the more you're in the conversation with them, the more that you're going to notice changes in your business. When people tell you what they're struggling with, what they wish existed, and what they actually need help with, if you're willing to listen, that's how you're going to get the most powerful business offers ever. Or if you're already doing that and they didn't realize it through, maybe you've had many conversations, that's how you know, okay, there's a problem with my messaging. It's not that people don't want my offer. I need to refine how I'm talking. All of this to say that conversations build better offers. Every coffee chat, networking event, YouTube comment, conversation inside my community, your community, wherever that is, they are all opportunities for market research that you don't have to pay for, because people are literally telling you what they are needing. And when I notice that people are asking the same questions over and over, or that they're struggling with the same thing, multiple people are struggling in, different ways, but boiled down, it's the same thing. That's usually my next YouTube video, or my next workshop, or my next offer. So you can do the same. You don't have to guess anymore. Just realize that the best offers don't come from brainstorming. They come from listening to real conversations. How many times are we sitting there developing this course? We think it's awesome. Have we even tested it? Do we know that people want it? Ask the questions before you spend too much time, or build out a little bit of the framework and then test, say, hey, I have this thing. Would you like it? And then people say yes. And then they buy it. And then you're like, oh shit, I have to buy it or I have to build it. That's okay. Just build it as you're getting paid for it. Have like the first start here module. And then, because I noticed even for myself within my community, I set up the basis of it. And then I just let it. And that was really hard because I'm a systems builder, obviously, because I do relationship marketing systems. But just letting it sit there was, it was hard. But now, and I asked a couple of questions like, how are you finding this? Do you need more support here? And that's how I've built the community that I've built today. And people keep showing up because it's what they've asked for. They didn't even know that they asked for it. So this week, I'm going to invite you to start writing those questions down if possible, or at least making some mental notes. I do have a little notebook where I tracked those, because having this list, the repeated questions are probably going to become your next piece of content, or even your next product or offer. If today's video got you thinking about how to create deeper conversations instead of simply pumping out more content, then I'd love to keep the conversation going. Join us inside the Marketing Momentum Collective. It's my school community. It's free to join. I have a link somewhere around this video if you're not already a member. And let's start every day with a conversation. I have daily quests where you can answer different parts of your business and share what you're looking for or who you're looking to connect with. And I answer every single comment on the posts that I make. So I would love to see you in there. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.